We're live, guys. Welcome aboard. It is AoK Sunday night. I got my days figured out. Here we go, kicking it off with some tag team action. The number one contenders winning that triple threat number one contenders matchup. Destruction Inc., the Iceman and Psychosis, taking on the Fighting Hinkledimers, consisting of Elmer T, Cletus J. Hinkledimers. We got round one action later on. We got the Vacated United States title tournament still going on. Round one action. Second night of round one action. As Ted Rockpage faces off against Blaze. And of course, later tonight, Hunter Singer taking on Prestige. Cactus Jack and Zach the Ripper both slated to be here. As well as Isabel and Callie Ferguson. Logan Hawk challenges James Coleman for the World Television title. And Bud Marvelous challenges IKB for the World Heavyweight title in our main event. But let's get the ringside for the tag team, Tornado Tag Team action. The Hinkledimers, Destruction Inc., one-on-one. Tornado tag is what I was getting at right there. Tornado tag is the word I was looking for. We are heading into ringside. The Hinkledimers been holding on to these titles for some time. I've held on to these titles back and forth. Anytime they lose them, they are quick to recapture. And I do believe that the Hinkledimers may be in for a little more than they bargained for tonight when it comes to Destruction Inc. And Destruction Inc., of course, looking to reclaim that most dominant moniker that they've carried with them all through Season 2. You don't get a day off. You got titles, put them up. You got titles, put them up. Ain't no paper champions in AoK. Anybody can win a title. It's defending it consistently that matters. But don't worry, Ken. I am gonna give the top tier a week off or so. I don't want to say not the full upper card. We do have a couple things still going on that will mandate that a couple of them stick around. And that's right, just digital ones, baby. Just digital ones. No physical copies. Nowhere to be seen. No paper trail around here, buddy. No paper trail for us. AoK staying within the guidelines of the IRS. Erwin R. Seister. But yeah, we are looking for a break in the coming episodes. Got a couple of guys that could be following Chris Nightmare to the local medical facilities. Cletus Hinkledimer being one of them. He's got a bum elbow or something coming into this one. Your World Tag Team Champions. Again, these guys have held them more than anybody else combined here. I think this is their fourth title reign, if I'm not mistaken. Third title reign. I'm sorry, this is their third title reign in season 3. Elmer T and Cletus J, a couple of tough hillbillies from the backwoods of Stillwater. Spent their days helping Happy up on the farm. Now here they are at AoK Championship Wrestling, defending one of the most prestigious titles in the show. Mr. Wayne Kerr going to give us the rest of those introductions. We'll let him do that very thing.
World Tag Team Championship! Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 435 pounds. Demolition!
Destruction Inc., Psychosis,
and their opponents
And the Iceman, of course, twin brothers Omar and Cletus.
138 pounds. They are the World Tag Team Champions, the Bludgeon Brothers.
And fighting Hinkledimers. Referee Joe Brony, our officiant here tonight, head official here in AoK. Smoking Joe Brony. Ringing the bell, tornado tag action underway. And the Hinkledimers looking to prove points. Bubba Bomb by Omer or Cletus. We got a pin up. Look at this. We got a roll up pin. Trying for it. Only two. Moving right along. Destruction Inc. looking to take back some sort of control. Back to fourth action. Both these teams well scouted and well aware of what the other team is capable of. Omer being placed on the ropes by the Iceman. Cletus had something lined up, but got suckered in from behind. Step ladder over the top rope. Psychosis going high flying, and look at this. The Iceman looking to follow suit, perhaps. Flying shoulder off the top rope, landing out here in front of us, and now going for a bear hug. You can make him tap out here, but it makes no difference. There's not a false count anywhere. Double team action by the Hinkledimers to save Cletus. Now they turn their attention to Psychosis. Of course, we got this invasion going on. Cactus Jack here tonight, as well as the Sandman. We've seen them earlier backstage here, milling around. Cactus Jack's supposed to be going one-on-one against Zach the Ripper. And Cowboy Chris Andrews facing the Sandman later on in an Extreme Rules matchup. Again, the Hinkledimers at the moment not looking like champs. Spoke too soon. Reversal into the Bulldog. Now Omer getting involved. He was okay when his brother was fighting back, but now they're getting the better of him. Look at this fisherman hook suplex by Cletus. Omer getting tossed into the barricade. Iceman singing soprano at the end of the night. And Psychosis over to help his partner. Electric chair drop. No, replaces it. Big elbow to the back of the head. And the Hinkledimers, the World Tag Team Champions, down here. Being manhandled from by the Destruction Incorporated. Cletus sending the Iceman back over the top rope with a big clothesline. And now we're back inside the ring. Psychosis and Cletus J inside Omer T. And the Iceman here in your upper right hand corner of your screen. Keep in mind, if you're catching this on the YouTube, later on, we are live on Twitch every Sunday night at 7 and every Wednesday night at 9. You can catch us live, or if you'd like to catch us on YouTube, make sure you hit the like and subscribe so that you know when we go, when we set those videos up. Don't miss out. Back to the action at hand. The Hinkledimers, Cletus J on the inside with one half of Destruction Inc. Psychosis got him wrapped up in that crossface. We could see a submission here. This matchup continues. The World Tag Team title is on the line. Tornado tag action. Joe Brony trying to keep his eye on all of the action at once here. Got a submission attempt on the inside. Can he lock it in? Omer coming in from behind to make the save. Sends Psychosis into the ropes. Big lifting knee to the midsection. Cletus in the corner. Gets caught. Off the ropes. Gets caught a second time. And the Iceman has something diabolical in mind, I'm sure. Sets him up. Crossroads. We got a pinfall attempt. The world title's on the line, and we got a kick out at 2. Cletus going for a quick pin up. Just one on that one. Omer, on the other hand, still on the outside, having his issues with Psychosis, as Cletus hits a big Russian leg sweep. Back and forth with both teams here. Center of the ring, one more time. Choke slam puts Cletus down to the mat. Omer lifting Psychosis back to his feet here on the outside. Cletus staggering around the ring. A big spiking spine buster. And Cletus one more time. Caught up in the crossroads. Another pinfall attempt. We could be looking at new tag team champions, but no. Cletus, not only alive, but back on his feet with a spine buster of his own. And a pinfall attempt, but look at this, Psychosis into the ring. Can he make the save? He sure does. Cletus in trouble, Omer on the outside. Coming up off the barricade. Iceman seems out of it. Ends it Gurry to the side of the head. And a suplex by the Hinkledimers, heading to the outside again, leaving Psychosis and Omer inside the ring. Helps his man up. From behind, scoops him around. Gut buster. Pinfall attempt. 2 again. And the Hinkledimers doing the best they can here, but that springboard. Psychosis back and forth between both brothers. Couldn't spit that word out. Super kick to the chin. And now Cletus left alone. Both members of the rival team. We got a pinfall attempt. 2 again. And Destruction Inc. not here, trying to hear it from Joe. Omer caught up on the outside, flips him around for that power bomb. Butterflied the wings and all. Flipping neckbreaker, Dr. Teeth. And the Hinkledimers, good thing the Hinkledimers ain't got none. That might have hurt. Omer with the reversal, inverted DDT. Psychosis. Putting the boots down. And battling it out at the top end of your screen there with Cletus. And Cletus again with that crossface. Looking to keep Psychosis out of the ring. Omer back inside, double underhook of his own. Fairy tale ending. He hit it. Could it be this? Retention of the tag titles. No, again another kick out. Omer climbing outside the ring and now to the top. The Psychosis. Changed the plans there. Early landing in Atlanta. Another gutbuster. Cletus back in the ring. But again, caught up with both members of Destruction Inc. Hammerlock DDT, but unfortunately, again, both members of Destruction Inc. in the ring with him. Look at this, Iceman to the top. Changes his mind. I would have went for it. I might have gone for it. Big body slam by Omer T. And Cletus again staying on Psychosis' arm. We got all kinds of action here. Both these teams, everybody just beating on everybody in the middle of this, middle of the ramp area there. Back inside, Cletus, Psychosis, what a spine buster. Center of the ring, pinfall attempt. And Psychosis again bringing it back to life. Keeping this one alive, showing the tenacity of what these boys want when it comes to those belts. And look at this, caught him again. Pedigree. But Omer right there. Omer right there, double underhook for himself. Reverses it. Alabama slam Psychosis. Taking on both members of the Hinkledimers and doing fairly well for himself. Spoke too soon. Omer looking for the cattle mutilation. Has it locked. And from behind, again, the Iceman making the save. No save. No save. He tagged. Or he tapped before the save. Take a look at some of the replay there. Spine buster by Cletus. Fairy tale ending by Omer. This hammerlock DDT could have won the match there. But the Hinkledimers retaining these titles one more time here tonight.
Here are your winners, and still
Fighting Hinkledimers, man, that's a tough team.
the Bludgeon Brothers.
That's a tough team right there. The reign of the Hinkledimers continue. As we get ready for our next matchup, more round one tournament action. As Ted Rockpage gets ready to take on Michael Blazer, the Blaze. In this one-on-one matchup. Of course, the United States title being vacated by Chris Nightmare and his unfortunate injury. We have already seen the first half of the first round. Dean Graves losing to Nova. And Remington Singer picking up the victory over Vulgar. Remy and Nova both moving on to round two, the semifinals. They will face off against each other on Wednesday night. Well, the winner of this matchup will go on to face up the winner of a matchup later on this evening between Hunter Singer and Prestige. Right now, coming out first, Ted Rockpage, Mr. Hustle Little to Respect.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New
Looking to advance in this tournament.
at 163 pounds, the bombshell, Ted Rockpage.
Ted Rockpage, former United States champion, former hardcore champion. No joke, no stranger to the belt scene here in AoK. His opponent tonight also no stranger to the to wearing gold. Former cruiserweight champion in Blaze. This guy's seen some battles back and forth between some of the bigger stars here in AoK.
And his opponent from Cocoa Beach, Florida, weighing in at 190 pounds, Mike Blaze.
Man man from Cocoa Beach. Takes the beach with him wherever he goes. Keeps that lifestyle. It's not just a gimmick, baby. It's a lifestyle. First round action, here we go, ready to set. Ted Rockpage, Blaze, one-on-one, Joe Brony doing duty again here for us. Collar and elbow tie up the center of the ring with an Irish whip, sends Blaze into the corner. Ted follows it up with a couple of big shoulder thrusts. Alley-oop back out, and Blaze at the mercy of Rockpage in the beginning moments of this match. Sends him with the Irish whip, big swing of the leg, nobody home. Caught him coming back around. Can he capitalize? No go. Irish whip sends him into the ropes. Blaze tried to sucker him in by holding onto that rope, coming back off the rebound. Flying shoulder tackle by Rockpage. A rocking right hand, follows it up with a left, another right, and a back elbow to seal the deal. Body shot after body shot. Takes him down with fireman's carry, but Blaze, boot to the head. Sends him over, drops down Blaze. A little bit of athleticism with that leapfrog. Hip toss into a drop kick, and Blaze going for the pinfall. Gets a one count. Rockpage to the outside. This is not a no disqualification matchup. Blaze settled in with that right hand right into his cheek. One more to grow on is Rockpage ignoring Joe Brony's count. Referee's count to 6. Blaze sending Blaze sent back into the ring by Rockpage. Got him with it. Fujiwara armbar, can he keep him locked in? Not a chance. Rockpage one step ahead on that one. This matchup's been pretty one-sided so far with Ted Rockpage keeping the pace. He's setting him up for the FU. Lands it. But can he get the cover? Can he get the pin? Looking to advance. Referee counts 1, but look at this. Blaze way too close to the ropes. Way too close to the ropes. Able to get his hand on that bottom rung there. Rockpage behind the referee's back with a shot, bare knuckle. Closed fist. Electric chair drop, and Blaze bounced his head off that bottom turnbuckle. Rockpage trying to take advantage of it, tying him to the tree of woe. Back up. Nice reversal there by Blaze. Runs him down with the clothesline, follows it up. Ducks under a third super kick to the cheek. Pulls him away from the ropes. Is he going to go for the pinfall? Wasting time. Rolling Thunder Senton, and here we go. Blaze looking to advance. Rockpage gets the shoulder off the mat in this matchup. Moves on. To that point, X Factor. That might do it. And Blaze again. Missing out on the allotted 3. I think he's had just about enough of Rockpage. A spinning drop kick, well placed. Rockpage looking for some shelter on the outside. Blaze getting this crowd wound up. Over the top rope, clipped him, but not almost missed. Almost overshot him. Blaze a little more worse for wear than Rockpage on that one. Sends Rockpage back inside. She got in mind Rockpage at the mercy here. Big kick to the inner thigh. Handful of hair, but Blaze gets caught up here as Rockpage rocks his gut with a couple of big elbows. Another fireman's carry. Handful of hair sends him to the mat. Ted Rockpage coming back to life a little bit here. Scoops him up for a power bomb and drives him straight into the mat. And Rockpage going to the top rope. Diving elbow across the center of the back, rolls him over, pulls the leg up. The referee counts 1, counts 2, and Blaze still in this one. One more time, looks for it. Up to the shoulders again, one more big FU. But again, we're in the same spot. We're awful close to the ropes. Will Rockpage make the same mistake? He goes for it. And a kick out. No rope break that time. Blaze just bullied his way off the mat for that kick out. But he may just be, look at this, rolls back to his feet. Fighting back. Has Rockpage on the ropes. Sends him across to the other side, but doesn't follow through. Rockpage with the Irish whip. Shoulder tackle. Blaze in La La Land here. DDT off that kick from the midsection. And again, Rockpage to the top rope. Samoan splash. Can he get... He's looking for it. This whole crowd. Off the ropes. 5-knuckle shuffle. And Blaze could be out on his feet. Swing and a miss. Up to the shoulders for the 3rd time. Pinfall could be imminent. As Rockpage moving on to the tournament. Rockpage makes the win, makes the advancement. One more round 1 match to go. And that'll happen here just a little bit later tonight. Here we take a look at the replay. The 5-knuckle shuffle. And one more final FU.
Here is your winner, the Bombshell, Ted Rockpage.
Your winner. And as I said, advancing to the 2nd round. Tonight we got Cactus Jack and Zach the Ripper. I'm not sure what's post-match stare down. So Zach the Ripper versus who then? Connor Riley. Connie, we ain't seen much of Connor recently in the singles competition. Connor's been more disposed in the tag division with his partner, Big Bad Adam Boot. It's part of the War Raiders. Tonight, one-on-one with Zach the Ripper. As we get ready to go to ringside one more time. Yes, no, maybe. There we go. Heading to ringside one more time. Jesus. Grim Creeper making his long walk to ringside. Ready to face off against, as I said, one half of the War Raiders, Connor Riley. Brings a smoking glass piece to ringside. The light leading the way. He climbs ever higher and higher. The Grim Creeper. Enters the circle sacred. And gets ready for one final pass around. With bated breath we all wait, because we know that the party don't start until we exhale. And the Grim Creeper has made his arrival. Ladies and gentlemen, Zack the Ripper is here.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Torpedo, Connor Riley.
Torpedo, this kid been in singles competition, has been a singles competitor. Has carried quite a few of the titles here in AoK, as far as the U.S. title goes, the television title, and the cruiserweight title, as well as the tag team titles with his, as I said, his partner Big Bad. It's set to be a good matchup between these two. The Ripper, of course, bigger, stronger of the two. Connor Riley, that high-flying speed is what he's going to have to rely on in order to stay out of the grasp of the powerful one, Zack the Ripper. This AoK crowd ready to go. Ringing the bell, and Ripper catching Connor Riley with that power slam right out the gate. Snap suplex. Look at this Ripper. I said, the bigger, stronger of the two, and using that size to his advantage extremely well. Ragdolling him with that power bomb. And Ripper not quite done yet. One-handed spine buster, and Connor Riley. Look at this, Ripper to the top rope. Connor making it to his feet, and Ripper changed his mind there, decided not to go for the one that could defend himself. Inverted power slam face first, below the lungs, right empty. And Ripper again sets him up, drives him through the ring ropes with that power bomb, and goes for the cover. And Riley with the hand on the rope there. Back elbow by the Ripper, right hand feeding off of it into an armbar. But again, Connor grabbing that bottom rope on the way down. Referee Lou catching that one in the peripheral. And this crowd sounds like they're behind Zack the Ripper. Irish whip, no posing back for a shoulder tackle. And another pinfall attempt. And another rope break. Zack having words with referee Lewis. rubbing the face of Conor Riley, trying to pull the face paint off of him, using the canvas for help. Into a bear. Zack the Ripper taking control of this matchup here in the early stages. Has Conor in a big bear hug. Riley able to break free again using his smaller stature, his smaller size. Wiggles out of it. Finally getting some offense in. Finishes that series with a Pele kick, and the Ripper dazed and confused on the mat. Enough for a pinfall, we'll find out. Only one is Zack back to his feet. Gets caught up by Conor. Conor looking for the flat line. Lands it, but not enough again. Zack staggered back up to at least one knee before Conor intervened. Handspring upside down, Pele kick. The Ripper a little confused on what was going on there. Walked right into it. Keeping his feet. Irish whip sends him into the ropes. Conor goes for that double-legged drop kick. And the Ripper spikes him with an 1888. Lou says one, says two, and Conor kicking out before three. Ripper again helping his opponent back to his feet. Takes him up, military press, maybe. Get him up, no. Roll up by Conor. Again, using his quickness. Trying to outwit Zack the Ripper. Zack firing back with another kick to the midsection. Locks him in, Black Plague. Blue Sass one more time for the count, but one more time. Conor Riley with great ring awareness. He has taken some of Zack the Ripper's biggest hits. And a drop kick to the back of the head. Zack looking for low ground. Conor over the top rope, rides him out. And this matchup, good golly, is spilled to the outside. Zack catching that kick. Conor again, even more trouble out here than he was in the ring. Drapes him down across the barricade. Quick struggle there before Conor gets Zack back into the ring. Snaps him up, super Irish whip into the ropes. Ducks under, spins around, neck breaker. Big swinging one by the Ripper. Sets him on the ropes. What you got in mind here? Big stomp to the chest. Now turning up the violence here. Conor rolls out of the way of that last big boot. Sidesteps the clothesline. Puts the Ripper on the ropes. Sends him for the ride. Reverses. Ducks under. Rolls nicely done. Rolls under again. Catches him. The Ripper certainly not expecting a couple of feet to the face a couple of times. But Conor again, no match for the strength of Zack the Ripper. One more time, tosses him to the mat. And again, that big stomping boot. Again, Zack goes for the... Look at this. Referee Lou says he don't even give a damn. Grab that rope. One too many times for Conor Riley. One too many times for Riley. But look at this. Cactus Jack in the ring. Zack doesn't sit face to face. Cactus Jack has already slammed the Ripper through a table. This matchup to be had on later on. This head-to-head between Zack the Ripper. Come back to that. Conor Riley having words with Louis Sass, I'm sure, backstage. We got the Cowboy Chris Andrews answering a challenge from the Sandman. ECW's originals coming in and demanding these matchups, but they haven't. Zack the Ripper has been the only one to keep continuously going nose to nose. I'm sorry, with the exception of Tank, who's been having his issues with Sabu. The Sandman calling out Chris Andrews by name. Bit of trivia there, if you could figure out why I decided to take Chris Andrews into a ring with Sandman. There is a connection there if you can find it. It's a long way to go to get there, but there is a connection. Cowboy Chris with that big cowbell, with that bull rope. Used that on occasion against his opponents after the matchups. He can use it during the matchup tonight. Extreme Rules from Extreme Championship Wrestling, the Sandman.
The Originals from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Hardcore Icon.
Kendo stick in hand, coming out ready to go in this Extreme Rules matchup. Adjusting his tattoos, ready to go. And the Sandman coming out quick with an actual wrestling move. One more time. I didn't think we'd see much of that tonight. I thought we'd see just a whole bunch of kicks and closed fist punches. We might actually get a wrestling match out of these two. Hook on the leg. The Cowboy looking for an early pinfall. Having words with the Original, and the Sandman taking offense to it. Fall away slam he goes. Back to his feet. But the Sandman sends him back down to the mat. Face first. And Cowboy Chris coming back with a vengeance. Big vertical suplex gets him the whole way over. Of the leg, and down he goes. Dragon screw, and the Sandman again back in control. Extreme Rules in effect. Anything goes, including sledgehammers. Cowboy Chris begging him not to get hit by it, but all that did was encourage the Sandman. Catches him a second time, misses with the third. Now the Cowboy gets his chance to retaliate. A little bit of gloating, a couple of shots to the knee, swing and a miss. Sandman two-handed choke slam sends the Cowboy to the mat. And again the sledgehammer at play. Down he goes in the Sandman one more time. Goes for the sledgehammer, but decides against it. And Chris Andrews not putting up a good showing for AoK. As this ECW original tries to get the crowd behind him, but look at this. Andrews back to his feet. But that hip toss follows it up with an elbow drop in the Sandman again. In control of the matchup. Maybe not his own movements, but in control of the matchup. Spins him around, drops him face first, and we got blood. The Sandman landing face first, forehead first. A fight. We got a fight over the sledgehammer and the Sandman coming out on top. Andrews again back to his feet and fighting hard. Again, multiple shots with the sledgehammer over and over. The Sandman, old school clothesline, and we're back to the sledgehammer again. Sandman sent to the barricade, and Chris Andrews keeping it on the outside here, but unfortunately the Sandman fighting back again. Back and forth continues with both of these opponents. Into the barricade one more time, using that barricade to hold himself up. Again, the Sandman just taking control here and leveling Chris Andrews, just mauling him with the sledgehammer. But Andrews keeps getting back up. Superman punch, jumping punch to the jaw. Sets him up, drops him face first, inverted Samoan drop. And now again, Andrews again with the sledgehammer. No, you can't find any other. This thing don't break like the other weapons do. Chris Andrews with a big cowboy boot to the face before returning to the sledgehammer. Mercilessly. Andrews again back down after that DDT. Andrews retaliates with a DDT of his own. Back inside, we're heading to the inside with Joe Brony, who has had nothing to do for the last 5 minutes. And Andrews picking up a victory over the Sandman. It was kind of anticlimactic, wasn't it? Take a look at some of this replay. DDT on the outside by the Sandman, retaliation. One more look at that by Chris Andrews. And that did it. That was enough to keep the Sandman down. For the count of 3.
Here is your winner, Cowboy Chris Andrews.
Chris Andrews celebrating his walk around here. As we get ready for more the first round finals here, I guess is the best way to say it. Hunter Singer and Prestige to go one-on-one. Of course, the winner of this matchup will go on to face Ted Rockpage next Sunday night. Tonight they go one-on-one against each other, Hunter and Prestige. Still faced off a couple of times in the past. It's not like they don't know. Set to be a good one. Set to be a good one. Both these opponents knowing each other very well. It's the final match of the first round for the vacated United States title. Let's head to ringside. Let's get some information here. Get these introductions. Take it away, Wayne Kerr.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Misfits from Pennsylvania, weighing in at 135 pounds, the total package, Hunter!
The workhorse of AoK. This match will decide the last match for the semifinals. We know we have the Green Meanie Nova taking on Remy on Wednesday night. And next Sunday, Ted Rockpage will either face off against Hunter Singer or Prestige. The winner of those two matches will face off against each other at December to Dismember for the United States title.
Weighing in at 228 pounds, the King of Old School.
Prestige making his way down to a chorus of boos here. Occasionally wait for him to finish up his entrance here. Good time to remind everybody, if you are catching this on YouTube, if you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe. So if you would like to join us here at AoK, if you have the 2K23 video game, all you need to do is upload your wrestler to the community creations. Use the hashtag AoK. And your wrestler will be uploaded and added on to the next airing. Can debut as early as the next airing. Every Sunday night at 7 and every Wednesday night at 9. Again, just use the hashtag AoK to be added onto the roster and join in the fun here at AoK Championship Wrestling. Because when you're on AoK Championship Wrestling, it's not just great wrestling. We're just AoK. Now back to your regular scheduled program. And Prestige started this matchup fairly well there, but Hunter taking advantage. Prestige able to reverse this, gets away from that Bulldog, comes in with a clothesline, but gets caught up again. Hunter one step ahead. Kick to the midsection, swinging neckbreaker, no face buster. And Prestige rolling out of the ring for a second, catching his composure, but he almost caught that left hook. Into the corner goes Hunter, follows him up. Bulldog out of the corner. Taking liberties there on the exposed back of Prestige. Back to his feet, Hunter helping him up. Series of rights, lefts, and a few kicks to be thrown in there. STO to the mat he goes. Standing moonsault Hunter. trying to get this crowd excited here at the AoK arena. As he climbs to the top rope with a quickness. Prestige up to one knee. Hunter from the top rope. Prestige catches him before he can launch. Hunter taking that boot just before Prestige makes the attack here, and Hunter to the outside. One-on-one matchup, no disqualification matchup. No disqualification. They got to be careful with the referee's count. Hunter staying one step ahead. Backstabber drives the man to the mat. And Prestige, kick to the midsection. Has Singer up. Into the ring apron, spins him around into the steps. And Prestige ending that series with a slap to the face. And Jenna Taylor continuing her count as Prestige locks in this crossface. Hunter back to his feet, fires back a shot. He sends Prestige into the stairs. The referees count to 7. Prestige better be careful. Hunter back inside the ring before the count of 8. Prestige just beating the count. Hunter not paying no attention. What are you doing? Prestige let him do his thing. Look at this. Boot. And a spinning heel kick. Prestige taking it to Singer one more time with that sling blade. Hook on the leg. And the total package kicking out at 2. Irish whip. Prestige sent for the ride. One more time back around. Reverses it. Prestige. In from... Ducks up. What is going on here? Hunter all over the ring. Ducks under. Big clothesline. Sits him out. Prestige again. Boot to the midsection. Going for it early. Going for it quick. Prestidigitation. And a pinfall attempt. Center of the ring. First round. Continues. As Hunter Singer pulls his shoulder from the mat before the count of 3. Prestige going for an attack from behind, but Hunter will get one step ahead. Side Russian leg sweep, no, face first to the floor. Hunter outside the ring as Prestige makes his way back to his feet. Catches him with a right hand, but blocked. Fires back. Hunter springboard. Forearm smash. Goes for the cover. No, he doesn't. Circles back around, short face DDT. Prestige in bad shape here. Get that camera right up in the action for you. Off the ropes, one more big boot to the face. Hunter Singer taking it to the king of old school. Who again, Hunter perched up on top. Prestige catching his breath. Standing swanton. And he may have got it. Up in smoke it goes. Pinfall attempt. And a kick out at 2. Prestige. Hunter thought he had him there. Goes up again. Goes up one more time. One more time with hits it a second time. Up in smoke. And another pinfall attempt. Is it enough? Prestige catching the bottom rope. Too close to the ropes, and you're not going to get a Prestige too quick for that, to be honest with you. Into the turnbuckles again. Hunter one more time. Poetry in motion. Hook of the leg. That may have done it. And Prestige kicks out again. Brings him around. Falcon Arrows slam. And Prestige finally getting some offense back into this after those big high-risk moves by Hunter. Running power slam caught him coming off the ropes. And Prestige falling into a cover. Hunter keeping the match alive. Both men back to their feet. Prestige sets him up. Irish whip into the corner. Protects it. No. Block. Boot to the head. Off the ropes. Sliding power bomb. Prestige in all kinds of glory here at the moment. Swing and a miss. Tornado DDT. Jumped the whole way into the stars for that one. To bring the king of old school to his knees. Just to drop him on his head with a DDT. Standing moonsault by the total package. And Hunter. Blocked. Darkest Days blocked. Back and forth. Off the ropes goes Prestige. Moonsault kick. But Hunter, not taking Prestige off his feet, didn't quite catch all that. Enziguri sends Prestige to the mat. Look at this. Hurricane Rana through the ropes. And Hunter Singer looking to go for that U.S. title. Prestige spoke too quick. Prestige scoops him up with that body slam and delivers him to the corner of the ring apron. Sent back inside by Hunter. Prestige back to his feet. Caught him coming through the ropes. Prestidigitation. And a pinfall attempt. Referee right here. Rope break. Hunter paying him back for it. Prestige asking this crowd if they want to see it. If they want to see the end of Hunter Singer. Of course, he was answered to a resounding no. Prestige, I don't think Prestige cares that this crowd doesn't care what he's got to say about things. Big right hand, springboard over the top, but he walks right into it. Prestige sending Hunter into the ropes. Scooping power slam. Again, pulls him back. Catches the knee that time. Hunter, upside down, handspring, stunner. Go for the cover, Hunter. No, not yet, Prestige. Caught up again. Hunter to the top rope, calling for it. One more time with the up and smoke. He catches him. But Hunter waited for the pinfall. That may have been detrimental. There's two. Hunter Singer moving on in the United States tournament. Hunter Singer picking up the victory and will face Ted Rockpage next Sunday night. The semifinals are now official. Wednesday night, Nova versus Remington Steele. Next Sunday night, Hunter versus Ted Rockpage. Next Wednesday night, December 2, dismember, the United States tournament comes to an end. We will crown a new United States champion. Who will it be? Stick around and find out. We're moving right along for tonight's matches. We got ladies match up next. These two have been back and forth for the past couple weeks. Isabella and Callie Ferguson just do not like each other. War Games didn't settle it. If anything, it just encouraged more from both of them. Getting to ringside, let's see what we get. Isabella already in the ring. Callie taking her time in. Look at this, catching her outside of the ring. Fires back. We're going to start this match outside the ring. Referee Lou just getting out of the way. It's official. Let's do it. Forehead straight to the knee, and Callie Ferguson looking to keep up the advantage here. Big clothesline sends Isabella back outside, and Callie Ferguson climbing to the top rope, looking to do some damage. Meteora from the top rope to the outside, and Isabella crashing down to the concrete. X Factor applied by Callie Ferguson. This matchup, I told you these girls just don't like each other. Chicken wing suplex on top of it all. Referee continues to count. Callie getting the crowd behind her. Isabella making her way back into the ring. That right hand barely phased her as the Banshee fires back on Callie Ferguson. That right hand phased her just for a second. Springboard crossbody, and she catches it. Callie sent for the ride off the Irish whip. Big running back elbow into the corner and a boot to continue on. Callie fights back as Isabella gets sent into the corner again. Callie follows that up with a big knee. But the Banshee back to her feet and a sit-out spine buster. Forearm smash to the right side of the head. Back up we go again. Another shot. And Isabella coming off that punch with a big turnaround clothesline. Helps Ferguson to her feet, but sends her for the ride with the Hurricane Rana. Banshee leaving the ring, climbing to the top rope. Frog splash and a cover. And Isabella picking up the victory. Big frog splash. One more look at that. She got all of that one. Nothing left to do but referee Lewis Sass to continue the count.
Here is your winner, the Psycho Banshee Isabella.
She looks high as shit. Girl been hanging out with Zack the Ripper backstage, you know what I'm saying? 3 more matches to go. We got the U.S. television title on the line. James Coleman putting it up for grabs against Logan Hawk. Logan Hawk being smarter than the average bear. Bringing Mama Logan down, knowing that Coleman would more than likely have somebody at ringside with him. And sure enough, when they arrived at the ringside tonight, Morgan Quinn was with him. Signed on as his manager at ringside. Logan Hawk challenges for the World Television title coming up next here on AoK. Thought that was going to be a lot quicker than that. There we go. Logan Hawk, James Coleman, one-on-one. Mama Logan and Morgan Quinn in the respective corners.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Television Championship.
Out first, the challenger. The real deal, Logan Hawk. Las Vegas, California. Las Vegas, Nevada. Las Vegas, California. There too. Las Vegas, Nevada. The big man. Longest reigning AoK World Heavyweight Champion in history, 111 straight days. Nobody else has been able to keep the title firmly in a consecutive manner like that. Nobody has even been able to do it combined, to be honest with you. Still at 111 days. Though combined, Bouchard might be close. I'll have to look into that. We may have to look into that tonight. And the United States champion, the unpredictable one, James Coleman, with Morgan Quinn at his side. Putting that title up. Logan Hawk, actually this may, if Logan Hawk were to win this title tonight, that might make Logan Hawk a Grand Slam champion as well. Coleman, a Grand Slam champion here. That television title was his crowning glory as far as by capturing that particular championship, making him a Grand Slam champion.
Introducing
The only belt the man hasn't carried is the tag team titles.
weighing in at 355 pounds, the real deal.
Logan Hawk said he was going to give him the opportunity tonight to go ahead and seek those tag titles, but he won't be doing it with the United States title around his waist.
25 pounds. He is the World Television Champion, the unpredictable James Coleman.
Coleman said of all the titles he's held besides the World Heavyweight title, that title was the one that meant the most to him. That title solidifying the Grand Slam title. There it is, the championship belt we're all about. Matchup starts and Logan Hawk taking it to the champion. In a bad way, sets him down shoulders first. Coleman landed on the back of his head on that one. Getting a couple of shots out. Fires off a big miss there, and that was all Logan Hawk needed. Gut wrench powerbomb spins Coleman right over. I don't know if you caught that. Coleman bounced his head off of Logan Hawk's knee when he stood up. Coleman to the outside looking for reinforcements perhaps, but Logan Hawk sends him right back in, wasting no time. Morgan Quinn. Yes, Coleman, let me at him. Let me at him. Mama Logan is celebrating a little prematurely there. She didn't quite catch that Coleman had caught Logan Hawk with that neck breaker. Coleman taking the big man down with that right hand. Knee to the face. And Logan Hawk again struggling back to one knee at the very least. Coleman with a handful of ponytail. Referee ignoring it at the most. Using the top rope as leverage, the television champion in control of the matchup. Goes for a big clothesline, and Logan Hawk just ran right through him. Another clothesline. Doesn't take the big man. Doesn't phase the big man. Spins him around for the whip. And Logan Hawk just launched Coleman across the ring. So he got throwing Coleman out. Dumping him out like yesterday's trash. Right in front of Morgan Quinn. Look at this. Powerbomb off the ring apron. Right off the edge of the ring apron at that. Could have busted that man's back in half. Coleman mouthing off to the crowd. Fires off a couple of shots, and a DDT drops the big man to the mat. Logan Hawk again one step ahead with that big knee to the face. Boot shots to the chest. Clothesline and Morgan Quinn. Morgan Quinn mouthing off to somebody at ringside there. Sends him for the ride. Turns him inside out. Man, took that man's head off with that move. Coleman going down low, but not enough to take the big man off his feet again. Into the turnbuckle, big back elbow. And Logan Hawk dissecting James Coleman. Coleman coming back to life here. A couple of clotheslines. Ducks under one of Logan Hawk's. Pump up drop kick. And Coleman on the offensive, ducks under. And again, Logan Hawk. Size difference. Playing a role here. Going for a choke slam. Has him up. Has him way up. And down for the count. Hooks the leg. Referee. Morgan Quinn catching the referee here. Interrupting the count. This cameraman needs to turn his attention. Referee Joe Brody going for the count finally. It was a 15 count there. Morgan Quinn keeping the referee's attention. And Logan Hawk, look at this. Setting Coleman up. Loganator. Joe Brody for the count. And we got a new television champion. Logan Hawk has just unseated James Coleman for the television title. I'll be glad when this United States Championship is out of my sight here. Get all the paperwork for that. Here we see the Loganator, the replay of that Loganator, and the 3 count.
Here is your winner, and new World Television Champion,
The real deal.
Logan Hall.
Picking up a title win here tonight. Big congratulations to Logan Hawk and his team. As we go back to ladies action, Empress and Lilith. Again, I'm sorry, Empress and Alice. Alice Angel being good friends with the former Women's Undisputed Champion Amaya, where the Empress picking up that victory and reclaiming the Women's Undisputed title. And this starts her 4th title reign as the Undisputed Champion. I'm sorry, her 3rd, I did this last week, her 3rd title reign as the Alice Angel looking to get a little bit of revenge for her friend here. Going one-on-one against Empress, and Lilith coming out. What is Lilith, of course, putting her nose in Empress Sparrow's business, coming out here at ringside. coming out here. What you all right? You gonna sit? You gonna sit right there? All right, cool. She's gonna sit here at ringside with us. As referee Lou Sass starts the match, and Alice Angel with a big right hand to the face, taking it right to Empress. Empress sidestepping that last kick and taking full advantage of that misstep. Empress now in control, standing backflip, catching her with that moonsault. Of course, Empress being the women's undisputed champion, Lilith the women's hardcore champion. Lilith here at ringside, again coming out for whatever reason on this matchup between Alice Angel and Empress Sparrow. Trying to get into the head of her opponent, and Alice Angel looking for the pinfall. The 1 count before Empress gets the kick out. Alice Angel lifts her opponent to her feet, fires off a handful of rights and lefts. Grabs the legs, sends her over the top of that pump handle slam, that pump handle type suplex. Angel, both feet to the temple. And Empress, rising from the grave, sends her opponent into the turnbuckle. Takes her time, follows it up, and waits too long. As Angel sidesteps her, sends her to the mat, lines her up one more time. Double drop kick. And Angel going for another pinfall attempt. And again, only one as Empress gets the kick out. Turn your back on your opponent. Showboating. Look at this drop toe hold. Alice Angel grapevines the leg. STFU. Has it locked awful close to the ropes. Empress could get the ropes, as we've seen numerous times tonight, but decides to go full bully and power her way out. Of course, Lilith doing her best here at ringside, staying out of the ring and not being too much of an issue. We got the figure 4 locked in, and a reversal one more time. Another reversal, this time Alice Angel putting the pressure back onto Empress's knee. Irish whip into the ropes, drops down, does Alice Angel. Leapfrog, no, turned it into a Lou Thez. Turned it into a Thez press. And Alice Angel is in control of this matchup. Into the corner, hard goes Empress. Angel follows it up, gets a big elbow to the face for her efforts. Over the top rope. Angel hanging on for security here. Empress, a series of right hands, follows her opponent out here to the ring apron. DDT Alice Angel to the floor. Referee Lou starts his count as these two women battle at ringside. Lilith again, keeping her composure here at ringside with us. Watching this match intently as her rival Empress sends Alice Angel into the ring corner. Woo! Knife edge chop, shades of Ric Flair by the Empress. Look at this. Empress tells Alice Angel to get up and clothesline her out of the ring. Where's she going? Look at this. Empress taking the scenic route. Alice Angel, 2-0, stupid. Diving for zero reason. There was nobody in that area. We get a little glitch here with the ring cameras. Lilith making her prey, reminding Empress of her presence here, and Empress coming right out. Look at this. Empress right up nose to nose. And Alice Angel taking advantage there of the distraction. Where'd Lilith go? She just did that then left. And back inside we go. A little bit of strangeness there. A little glitchy here tonight. Angel sticking it to Empress here in the corner. Big overhead suplex. We got a pinfall attempt. And Empress Sparrow kicking out at 2. there by Alice Angel. And a knee to the face. Collar and elbow tie up as Alice Angel goes for that pump handle slam. One more time with that suplex. Pump handle one more time. Over the head again. She slams her to the mat. Empress Secret Refuge. Back to her feet. Diving through the ropes. Making connection this time. And Alice Angel bringing this crowd to its feet. As she continues the assault on Empress here at the base of the entranceway here at ringside. Angel back inside the ring. Wanting this matchup to end clean in the ring, perhaps. These two women were on the same War Games team. Runs her around. Look at this. Brings her around. Spider Monkey. Backstabber. Hook on the leg. We got a pinfall attempt. And that's all she wrote. Alice Angel picking up the victory after that distraction from Lilith. Take a look at some of the replay. Pulls her away from the ring ropes. And picks up the 3 count. Alice Angel, your winner here tonight. As we get ready to go into our main event. Where the Marvelous Bud Marvelous will challenge IKB for the World Heavyweight Championship. In an Extreme Rules matchup. And this woman right here, picking up a well-deserved victory. Hard-fought victory over Empress Sparrow. Main event coming up. Let's get her done. World title on the line here on AoK. As I was saying earlier, we will be seeing a shift in the match cards going forward here. Just for a week or so. Bring back some of those we haven't seen in a while. There's a couple of them that have been hidden away on the roster that need to get some ring time in. They're going to get rusty. Of course, all your favorites here will be still involved in their matchups as well for AoK. We're not going to lose all the top stars to the mid card, lower card action. But right now, we're looking at the main event, the main eventers of AoK. Now, if you caught Wayne there, that was an Extreme Rules match for the World Heavyweight Championship. The challenger first, from Planet Marvelous, originating from Planet Marvelous and residing from wherever he wants. The Marvelous One, Buddy Marvelous. Man was a very dominant force here at the beginning part of Season 3. This man came in as the world champion. Held on to that title for 106 days, 5 days shy of tying the record with Logan Hawk. Before Big Bad Adam Boone put a stop to that momentum. He's here tonight to challenge for the world title for the first time since. But Marvelous, a 1/3 of the Dangerous Alliance, along with Prestige and Lilith. And nobody there for him tonight. Nobody at ringside as your dual-wielding champion. IKB, the world champion, the intercontinental champion, the fighting champion. IKB, the Iron Man Ken Bouchard. 1/4 of the BMF. I said earlier, it's one thing to win a title. It's another thing to defend it. And this man has defended both of those titles numerous times. We're going to let Wayne get the last word in here before we get this matchup started.
The challenger from wherever he wants, weighing in at 237 pounds, Buddy Marvelous. And his opponent from parts unknown, weighing in at 373 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, IKB.
This crowd doesn't know which one, doesn't really want either of these two men to win. I think some of them want Bud to win just because they want to see Ken lose a title. But then there's those that want Ken to win just to see him carry the titles longer. I don't think anybody really... I think they just want to see these two beat each other up. Referee Jenna Taylor officiating this one. Marvelous. Wise to it, at least saved himself from that initial onslaught. Ken overpowering him to the mat, sends him back to the ropes and over the top. We're heading to the outside. Bud Marvelous stopping for an equalizer, wasting no time. And lays out IKB with a one big shot to the forehead. Bouchard with a bulldog using that chair as a crash pad. Back and forth we go. Not sure if either of these men really have an advantage in the early stages. Marvelous sending Bouchard straight to the floor. No stop along the ring apron on that one. Through the ropes, drop kick. And Bud Marvelous taking it to the World Heavyweight Champion here at ringside. Boot to the face. One to the midsection. Drapes the arms, sends him over. Another big DDT to the leg, looking to damage the knee. And a shot to the back of the head as he came through the ropes. Marvelous. Going for a pinfall on the champ. World title at stake, and Ken kicking out at one. A nice reversal, rolls him over, drops some big forearms. And a pinfall. One count only, Jenna right there on top of the action. And Bouchard now with the chair. Wedging it into the turnbuckles between the ropes. Bud Sending Ken to the ring, one side of the ring and back, missing both times. That chair shot made him knock Bud into seeing double. Bud with the showboat and Bouchard back to his feet. Sends him for the ride. Into the ropes he goes. From behind, posing down, a hook of the leg. Bouchard looking to go home. Nobody there as he kicks out at 2. Collar and elbow tie up. Bud. Knees to the belly. Flurries, kicks and punches. The world champ in trouble as Bud Marvelous puts the boots to the big guy. Second turnbuckle, Bud Marvelous climbing up, looking for some leverage. Makes the leap. Single leg drop kick. May have hurt himself more in the process. And going back to work on the leg of Ken Bouchard. Hoping he didn't stretch. Trying to make the man pull a hammy. Chair shot again to the top of the head. From behind, chop block. IKB taking full advantage and having words for the Marvelous One. Bud turns his back, springboard, sidesteps the kick. Lays him out with one of his own, and IKB looking for an equalizer. Marvelous one step too fast. Locking up, Bouchard fires off first. Kick to the midsection, bad place to be. Up in the air and on the shoulders. Powerbomb into the barricade. Bud Marvelous, we've seen Bouchard put people through that barricade with that maneuver. Face first onto the steps. Marvelous back up. Swinging knee and nobody home. Extreme Rules matchup, no count out. No disqualification. World title on the line, and Bud Marvelous just ate some diamond plate. Back inside we go. Bouchard looking to drag that chair around with him, but decides against it as Marvelous sneaks up from behind. Sends him for the ride off the ropes, missing with the knee. Missing with the right hand. Bud Marvelous has a targeting system that is maybe bought from Team Blue, I'm not sure. Looking for a submission, but I don't believe he had him locked in enough there. Bouchard just too strong for that. Big running STO. And we're back outside here in front of us. Marvelous. Playing cat and mouse, running around the ring. Catching Bouchard coming through the ropes. IKB falling for it, the world champ. Drop to the mat one more time with that boot. We can see could be seeing the beginning of the end of the dual champion. Ken Bouchard, he may be looking at going back to a one belt wear. Marvelous. Going for it, but no. Big jawbreaker. Bouchard kick to the midsection and drills him. Catches him just off of that chair. And Bud Marvelous, completely unaware of where he's at here. Those two big right hands didn't help none neither. Out to the ring apron. Back suplex. And that may do it. That might have done it. Marvelous is out on his feet, and Bouchard keeping it forward here. Reverses turns around with a DDT. These two are really evenly matched up here tonight. I gotta say, these two are really evenly matched up. As Bouchard tries to disprove me there with those series of backbreakers. Into the barricade, Bud Marvelous follows him up. Into the steps. Back and forth at the ringside area. Marvelous with a big side Russian leg sweep. Floats over and drops some bombs down on the cheekbone. And again, that flurry of that attack. Lefts, rights, punches, kicks, hugs and love and all that. Back inside would go the Marvelous One. Looking to become a two-time world heavyweight champion. Back inside we go. Bouchard caught up. We've seen this before. This power bomb, or this pump handle X Factor. Using the chair. Rolls his opponent over. We could be looking at a new world champ. Kicking out at 2. IKB holding on to the title for the moment. It's Marvelous. Grabs up the diamond-plated stairs, but does nothing with them. Bulldog turns it around on IKB. Those stairs are right there. IKB stalls him out. Thank God he turned around. IKB. Look at this. Not only did he turn around, he made sure he lined it up. Slamming Bud Marvelous's leg against those steps. IKB with a steel chair. Marvelous. Dragging out the ladder. Building a bridge. Trying to make this a better place. Springboard. Right hand to IKB. The Iron Man back to his feet. Gut wrench using the chair. Slams him solid. And Marvelous from behind. Blocked by IKB. Found an opening. Back and forth. Man, these two are well matched up tonight. Bud with a back elbow. Bud with a steel chair. Headlock. Was that a headlock neck breaker? Well, it was interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that, and if I did, I don't know what it was, how I missed it. Baseball bat straight to the coconut. Back up. Bouchard with a right clothesline. Man. Drapes the arm. Hooks the waist. Suplex. Bouchard back to the outside and under the ring apron. The baseball bat had no effect. Sledgehammer back into play here this evening. This weapon chose a victor the last time. It was a major impact in how the outcome of an earlier matchup turned out. Bouchard bleeding it out here tonight. World title on the line. His dual championship title on the line. Kick to the midsection, has him in position. Marvelous. Laid out with a Bouchard bomb. Kicks out at 2. IKB was sure he had him. And this time he's going to guarantee it. Bud pulls himself up using the corner ropes. And can take an advantage of sidestep. Bud with a sucker punch. Rolling neck breaker. Bud looking to make a comeback here. Looking to keep himself alive. Looking to grab up the world championship. But Bouchard one more time. Gets the upper hand. To the shoulders. second Bouchard bomb. And that's all she wrote. IKB retaining the world title fair and square. Off of that pump handle X Factor, 2 Bouchard bombs. And the Marvelous One looking up at the lights. IKB gonna need to take a week off. I'm not even sure if that man knows where he's at right now. I'm not even sure if that man knows he even won. That was our main event. We're gonna take a look at the numbers. Take a look at the numbers and get this started out here. News is all good. We're not gonna worry about the news. Let's take a look at the numbers. I went too far. News first. I'm sorry. News. Yeah, a couple of these guys were cleared. Lovecraft cleared. Blaze. Oh, Blaze had further injury there. You better be careful. Cactus Jack coming out to face off against Zack the Ripper in a showdown, a stare down. Callie and Izzy having their issues one more time here this evening. Logan Hart, our new television champion, picking up that victory over James Coleman. But Marvelous going to be looking for a week off as well by the looks of it. Let's take a look, see what next week's show might have. We already know. That Remington Steele will be facing off against the Green Meanie Nova. Who else we got? Ivy and Quindle. Those two are still at each other's throats. Ramirez and Lilith, an Extreme Rules matchup. That may stick around. Homer T, Cameron Sawyer, Sean Sullivan, Sabu and Tank. That'll stick around. Coyote Kid and Blaze. Maybe not. Blaze may have to take a break on that. Coyote Kid, or Chris Coyote and Joe Jackal. Hell, we haven't seen those guys in a hot minute. We'll talk about that. Maya and Empress, we'll talk about that. And Remington Singer and Iron Man IKB, Ken Bouchard. We will talk about that. We will talk about all of those matches. Cards subject to change, of course. Power rankings, top of the list. IKB, Homer T in a close second. Psychosis and the Iceman. We got all tag team at the top there. Alice Angel picking up the 5th spot, pushing Cletus into 6th. Emperor Sparrow, Ted Rockpage, Remington Singer, and Logan Hawk in your top 10. Buddy Marvelous, Hunter Singer, Nova, AJ Long, and Prestige rolling in the top 15. Big Bad, Eric Coleman, Chris Andrews, Blaze, and Amaya, your top 20. Coleman coming in a very close 21. We're going to roll to the bottom. We're going to take a look at the lower half of this. Because this seems to be a lot of names that we ain't seen in a hot minute. And some of them are injuries. Shelly Steele, she needs a match. Adrian Arnold needs a match. Alex is still out on injury. Sandman against Adrian Arnold sounds great. Damian Bouchard still injured, to be honest with you. Believe it or not, Damian's going to need another week or two of rest. Mama Logan could use a match. Bandinas, we can see the Luchadors. Kitty Katsuyori, she needs a match. She'll probably face off against Shelly Steele. Piper Ramirez, she's lined up for a match. Rob Van Dam, we ain't seen him yet. Tommy Jr. Zoe Yuri been off for a bit too. Chris Chaos making a few waves. Trevor. Yeah, the rest of these guys have been. We haven't seen Psycho smoking a bit, but yeah, a couple of these guys needing to make their rounds again. We'll take a look at that as we get our United States tournament squared away. We'll have some free space there. But that is all the time we have tonight, folks. I appreciate you guys sticking around with me tonight. Appreciate you watching. And of course, if missed out on any of it here tonight, you can check it out over on YouTube. The season 3 in its entirety thus far. Feel free to jump over there if you have not already. Join us on some of the other socials on Facebook and YouTube. So with that being said, I want to thank you guys one more time for being here, and I will see you the next time here on AoK Championship Wrestling Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Until then, peace.